Hey everybody, Brett here, and another day in my carnivore journey. Um, Another good day. Did some bacon and eggs for breakfast. I ended up doing mat breakfast time again today, just because I knew what my schedule looked like. So I went ahead and ate in the morning, made sure I had food, energy, for the day. Um, and then, kind of worked all the way until towards the end of the day. And my dad came into town. So I got to see him on Easter when I went there for Easter, and he drove into town today. He's going to stay through the weekend and head back home on Monday. So get to spend a little bit of time with him. Tomorrow I'm actually going to get to do a nice long drive with him. We're going to go down to southern Colorado, and I'm going to pick up two new foster dogs. So I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but my wife and I foster dogs. We've been doing it for, oh geez, 5.5. It'll be 6. I think it'll be 6 years, maybe in June. I think that's right. But yeah, we used to do the puppies. Like a lot of people foster puppy dogs and get them familyed out pretty quick. Puppies are easy to move. But we actually foster older dogs now. Since May of last year, we've been fostering older dogs that are former breeder dogs. So breeders are done with the dogs, or can't sell the dogs anymore, so they kind of dump them, so to speak. And so we work with an organization here in Colorado that drives around, all over the mostly southern and southeast U.S. And gets these dogs from these breeders that don't want them anymore, and they bring them home and get them all cleaned up and get them, any kind of veterinary work that they need done or anything like that. I have a Shih Tzu from them that Bella, that's been on the video once a long time ago. She came from there, and she had to have a bunch of teeth extracted in that, so they take care of all that, and then they adopt them out. So we also have a Frenchie with us that we've had since last May. That's when we adopted that Frenchie, and then housed our last puppy, and then moved over to these girls. So we've done 4, 8. Yeah, we've done 8 of these older dogs, and I'm going to go pick up 2 more tomorrow: a Pomeranian and a Yorkshire Terrier. I believe they're both 6 years old. One of them might be 7, but yeah. So they're not young little dogs; they're older dogs. You got to do a lot of work with them because they've never really been exposed to people, and living in a house, not living in a cage, and those kind of things are new for them. So, but it'll be fun. I really enjoy that, helping those dogs. So, gonna drive down there with my dad, drive back about 5 hours, so get to spend some good quality time with my dad, and then he'll be here for the weekend. But we did do dinner tonight. We went to Saltgrass Steakhouse, and they had prime rib tonight, so got a nice 20-ounce prime rib and some grilled shrimp with none of their sauce or marinade or anything. That was good, and water. So did not have any alcohol today. We did stop at the liquor store. I did buy some alcohol. My dad was looking for some Angel's Envy. He hasn't seen it around him, so we went ahead and grabbed a bottle of that in my local store here tonight, and he'll take that back with him. So, but the day was good. So numbers wise, 287.4. So another little loss. And I know everybody's always telling me, don't weigh every day. Just weigh once a week. Don't weigh at all. Just worry about your clothes. The weight is so important to me. So I can't help myself but to keep weighing. I wanted to stop, but I can't do it. So 287.4 today. And this is still on my scale the same scale that I've been using for this entire carnivore journey. I have the other scale as well. The other scale is a body composition scale, the type that has the actual the hand piece, so you hold the handle, that's wired down into the scale, so it sends the pulses through your hands and through your feet. So slightly more accurate, even though they're inherently inaccurate. But I use the same one every time, same routine. So it's always wrong in the same amount. So it's I'm doing that, but I've I'm gonna kind of wait a little bit until I get some actual progression and some numbers to one, make sure that it does actually it is consistent. I've never really studied it for that when I was using it on a regular basis before. So I'm going to actually do that, and then I can start focusing on, my body masses, right? Whether that be water, muscle, bone, fat, right? I can kind of keep an eye on that and then start working in that direction while also worrying about my weight. Because weight is a factor for me, especially trying to do scuba. And I've got some plans to do some new scuba certifications in that this summer, and being more fit and lighter, it's just straight up lighter, is going to help me. So got to work on that. So 287.4 today. Good food. I say good food. So my wife is doing carnivore, and she's doing very well. Well, we'll see how well she does tomorrow. Her company has a new restaurant opening tomorrow, so we're going there. I already know that I'm going to eat a burger with no bun, but she thinks she's going to have, half a burger or something like that. So, is that the perfect thing to do on carnivore? Absolutely not. But she still wants to be happy, and she still wants to enjoy this. And who knows? She may not be at that restaurant very long, her restaurant company very much longer. So we're gonna take advantage of it tomorrow. And but she's been doing really good. Today, as far as food went for me, I didn't mention the bacon and eggs and the ribeye, but issue that I ran into was wisps. So we have wisps in the house because my wife wanted something snacky, right? She's learning that she doesn't need that already. Her appetite is already changing dramatically. But those wisps were here, and I had very, very busy schedule today. Why I'm tired. And I was a little bit hungry in the afternoon, so I was like, you know what? I had gone upstairs to get some more water, and so I was there, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to grab these wisps. I'll just take them down, snack on a few during my calls. And I ended up eating the rest of the bag, which is about half the bag. One, I've been trying to stay away from cheese in general. Two, no reason for me to have eaten half a bag of those things. Three, what the hell was I thinking? Like, I know my habits. I know my old habits. And that is start eating something and it's not done until it's gone. So I never should have taken them downstairs. If I was going to eat some, I should have, put a few in a bowl and taken those downstairs or something like that. But I told her, unless she really wants them around, I would rather not have that stuff in the house anymore. So we'll see if we keep it around for her or not. But that's just another example of, I'm 61 days in or something like that now. Started on February 12th. Today is April 12th. So 2 months by calendar day to almost 9 weeks. Saturday or Sunday will be 9 weeks. Today's Friday. So I've been out here for a while, and then today it was the same thing, just over again. Just happened. So gotta be vigilant about watching what you're allowing yourself to do on this diet, or else you can end up crushing a whole bag of freaking cheese crisps So that's probably actually more disappointing to me than if I had gained 2 pounds today. So just need to stay with it and stick with it for me. I told her tomorrow when we go there, I'm not eating duck fat French fries, which I know are amazing, but I don't eat potato. The duck fat, that might be okay, but the potato isn't going to be okay. So I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to do my best to avoid some of the snacky stuff like I had today, and just keep this journey going, keep dropping my weight, keep feeling good. And yeah, that's the plan. I just got to stick to it. So that's all I got for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.